Hey guys, Krainwreck here, with another Slay of the Spire video. Last time I believe we finished with the Ironclad, so we'll play another standard run, and we'll pick a different character this time. Let's see, we could either pick the Silent, or we could pick the Defect. I don't really enjoy the Silent's playstyle, so I think I'll pick the Defect this time. I mean, we'll get to the Silent eventually, but first let's do this guy. Alright, the Defect is very different from our Ironclad. Some things. First off, his HP pool is slightly smaller, so we're down to 75 HP from 80. And we start with the relic, Cracked Core, that kind of plays into his unique style of play. So he channels one lightning. At the beginning of the fight, we're going to have these orb slots, and I believe we start with 3. Each orb does something different. Here, since we're channeling lightning, in the picture art here, lightning does some damage at the end of your turn. Frost does some, gives you some extra block, some small amount. Darkness charges up, like it stores a number of energies, and after you evoke it or you cause it to activate, it will do whatever damage that you've stored up. Maybe we'll see that in our run. And lastly, we have the Plasma, and the Plasma gives you just straight up energy that you can use to play your cards. Very useful in a deck that uses high energy cost cards, or perhaps an infinity deck that just runs through many zero cost cards and draws many cards. But anyways, we'll see some of those mechanics as we get to it. So yes, with the Cracked Core, we'll start with 1 lightning out of our 3 orbs, always active. Pretty nice. Alright, let's get to it. Embark. Hello again. Okay, so our options. Let's see, we can transform a card. So transforming a card literally is switching from changing out one of our cards at random and changing it into another random card. Pretty decent. I mean, especially if you're running with a card that's absolutely terrible. You can possibly get something good and switch it out. But again, kind of random, so maybe you're taking a risk. We can obtain a random common relic. That sounds pretty sweet, actually. So common relics are so-so, of course. But, you know, start at the very beginning with an extra relic. That's pretty nice. Take 21 damage and remove 2 cards. So, good if you're trying to get a short deck. We only have 75 HP, so that's quite a hit. And we don't have the healing from the Burning Blood like the Ironclad, so good option, but risky. And lastly, lose your starting relic, so lose the Cracked Core, and we'll get a random boss relic. Very risky play, but usable on this character. On the Ironclad, the Burning Blood is just way too good, especially for its kind of card style. Here, the Cracked Core, it's useful, but it's not as necessary, so we could consider this. What I think, though, since we're going to be showing off some of the cards, maybe we'll do the random relic or the take 21 damage. This is only basic difficulty, so taking 21 damage is not as scary, but no regeneration. Anyways, let's look at our deck first. When we look at this, we have our basic strikes and defense, just like our Ironclad, but our 2 unique cards here, we have the Zap and the Dual Cast. So notice Zap channel 1 lightning. It's basically a card that has the effect of the Cracked Core, so we can fill out our slots with some orbs, get some passive damage going on. And the Dual Cast, notice here we have the Evoke. When we evoke something, we cause the orbs that we already have stored up to activate, and they do a bigger effect than normal. Like maybe the Zap with the regular end of turn lightning might do 3 damage, where if we evoke it, it'll do 8 damage. So a pretty big hit, and this evokes it twice, so instead of 8 damage, we'll get 16 damage. Pretty nice. Let's look at the upgraded versions. So let's see. We can if we upgrade this, we can make Zap 0, so very, very good. We probably want to get that as early as possible. And then we have the Dual Cast. If we upgrade this, we have another free card. So secondary for the Dual Cast, but we definitely want to upgrade these so we can just get some free damage out. Alright, let's see. Okay, we'll return for now. Common Relic is so tempting and probably the best choice of them, but let's make this interesting. Let's go for the 21 damage. and we can take out some of our card bloat. Okay, take 21 damage, and we'll take, strikes are pretty bad on this guy, but we do need the damage, at least early game, so maybe what we'll do is we'll take out 1 strike and 1 defend, just keep even it out. Alright, so short deck, and that's good because we can complete our card draw, and we can reshuffle our deck and get Zap and Dual Cast out when we upgrade them faster. Alright, let's see our map now. Okay, we're fighting the same boss as last time. That kind of mech unit that deals some damage. I really want to hit this shop so we can remove some cards, but if we do, we were forced to do the Super Elite, and since we're not doing the true ending, which is a little more difficult because we're trying to show off the characters, this is kind of just a risk for no reason. In addition, the Defect is not as good as Ironclad is at fighting these Act 1 elites, at least not without some upgrades, so let's see. No shop. We get some... On this row, we're definitely going to hit a campfire so we can upgrade some cards. In this route, we get 2 campfires, but we have to forego another shop. We could do is we could go up this way, get some question marks, maybe get some good cards, and maybe some gold. Then we can move up this way, hit another one. We don't get the extra campfire, but we can go hit a shop late game, so we'll have enough gold to spend definitely if we survive. You know, I should probably just go with my gut. It's not a good idea to fight too many elites with this character, at least early, unless we get some nice cards. So we'll just start at one of these and we'll see what happens. Alright, so we'll start here. Okay, so much like last time, our little curl-up users, we can take 2 damage, unless we can take something out right now. We don't have dual cast, it's still in our deck, so we can't do 16 damage and hopefully kill one. So we'll play more defensively, I guess. We'll zap, get our 6 damage, and we'll just defend. And as you see, at the end of our turn, we had just a random hit of 3 damage on these guys. Okay, let's dual cast. Okay, not ideal, but died. 6 damage, 6 damage, he's going to go up to 18, 3, not enough. So we'll just hit him. Break his armor down. Oh, nope, not enough energy. Okay, he absorbs it. Okay, and he has no more blocks, so we're done. Not bad. Okay, let's take a look. Recursion, evoke your next orb and then put it back. So, really, really nice, especially if you're doing some dark tech. We can keep the charge on the dark orbs. No dark tech yet, though, so pretty weak effect. We can do 8 damage and we can rechannel the lightning orb. Probably not a good pickup. Streamline, pretty cool. The more we play this, the cheaper it gets. If we upgrade it, 20 damage. So eventually this card will cost 0, so it's a free 20 damage. Pretty strong for a common. And we have Turbo, so we can gain some energy right now. Notice our energy is blue rather than orange like the Ironclad. And add a void to your discard pile. Voids, when we pick them up, they're ethereal cards, kind of like your Dazes. They disappear on turn, but when you pick them up, they remove 1 energy. So it's negative card draw and negative energy, possibly, just for the kind of adrenaline rush. We'll avoid these. I don't like these cards. Hopefully we get something better. To our next fight. Okay. He's not going to attack first turn. We're getting our zap up. Since dual cast and zap cost energy right now, I'm not going to dual cast even though it's nice. We'll strike him twice and we'll get 6 more damage out of him. Okay, at this point, let's see. We have, if I dual cast, we'll do 16 damage, so 16 left. 18 damage. Not worth it yet, we won't rush it. What we'll do is we'll zap, and we'll defend twice to take no damage. Get that passive damage going on. Hopefully get some strikes. Get 2, 3, yes, okay, we got it. And end our turn to finish up. So as you can kind of see from our first 2 battles, the Defect kind of works sort of like maybe you would describe it like as a engine. You slowly get stronger and you have to kind of set yourself up. Pretty neat. Q. Let's see, early game, double your energy is really good for some Infinity decks. Doom and Gloom. good AoE, and we don't have AoE yet, and you channel 1 dark and show that off. Or ball lightning, just a straight up damage, just like a stronger strike, and we channel 1 lightning at the same time. Kind of a combination of the zap and the strike. Let's see, our first boss is a singular. I'm not too worried about the AoE, to be honest. And this is kind of expensive. Does it get better if we upgrade it? 14 damage, rather. It doesn't channel anything more. Still 2. We don't have the extra energy, and I don't know what our boss relic is going to be, so not a good idea right now. We'll get the ball lightning. Get that 2-for-1 ability. Alright, continuing to a question mark. Oh, okay, so we get this guy, and he says, "Oh, we meet again. A cheery, disheveled fellow approaches you gleefully. You do not know this man. It's me, Ranwid. Have you any goods for me today? The usual. A fellow like me can't handle it alone, you know." You eye him suspiciously and consider your options. So we have a bunch of options to lose something, and we'll get something. And in return we get a relic of any kind. We can lose our attack potion, lose some gold. I want to keep our gold. Or we can lose ball lightning we just picked up, which is not a bad trade-off either. We'll definitely lose the attack potion. I'm not worried about that. Potions are quite common. Alright. And we get a question card. So our future card draws, instead of we have 3 random cards to choose from, we get 4. So that means we can be a little more choosy. Alright, very nice. Leave. So he's going to attack right off the bat. We only have 1 defend. Probably just set up. We'll defend once. We only take 6. We don't need to rush this guy, but alright, so 16 damage. Not a terrible turn. Fight's almost halved over. We channel another one. Let's see. Zap again, hit him. We'll take 9 damage and fight's over. Alright. Sweeping Beam, pretty good. Cool head it. We can get some Frost tech. Good card draw. We don't have the energy for card draw. Good AoE too. Deals 9 damage, put the next card you play on top. Really good if you have free cards, you just want to put them back. Again, card draw is not that good for us right now, not yet. For each unique orb. So, at most, let's say we had 4 different orbs. 28 damage for 1. It's pretty strong, but very situational. We'll skip this. We have the question card, so we'll have a better choice as we go along. Okay, ooh, we can heal right now. Basically get those 2 card removals for free. Or get max HP. Since we're on normal mode, let's just get max HP. And our first place, we'll smith, and definitely that zap. Make the zap worth it, because right now it's just a really shitty ball lightning. Alright. Continuing onward. Okay, free zap, thank you very much. We'll evoke you immediately. And defend strike. Gotta not be too hasty, gotta save some life. Okay, he made us weak, so good thing to note. Our evoked orbs, they don't suffer from weakness, only our attack damage. So this will always do 3, we're not affected by this. 2 defense will take 2. Can we finish it right now? Hit him for 5, 16. Channel, so 16, 6 damage, 9 damage, 13 damage, not quite. Okay, so we'll defend. So, hit, free zap, and defend. Next turn we got it. Okay, dual cast, thank you. Ooh, rainbow. Yeah, maybe this is nice. Let's see, upgrade it. It doesn't exhaust, so pretty expensive, but we can channel many orbs at a time. This will be really nice if we can get some to a shop that gives us like more orb slots, like some kind of power card. You know what, let's show off the orbs, because we've only had lightning orbs so far. This might be a lot of fun. So rainbow, and we'll upgrade this as soon as we can. Alright, right there. Nice. Oh, okay, we're losing HP, but we can get a relic. Come on. Okay, we only took 7 damage. And ooh, thank goodness. We got a frozen egg, and very, very early in the run. Very lucky. Whenever we get our power cards, they're automatically upgraded, so we won't have to use as many smithing sites at them. Really nice. So we might do something very fun. Alright, it doesn't matter. We're still going this way. Or we can get into elites and the shop. We'll avoid the shot. We'll wait till second act. We'll be patient. Probably avoid this lead. Just get the extra campfire. 1-2 campfires. Yeah, we'll go this way. Meat on the bone. Ooh, nice. So if we're at 50% or less, we get 12 HP heals. So right now, in our next fight, let's say we take no damage, we'll be up to 52. Nice for us because we don't have any regeneration passively. So I think we'll, until the last sight, I think I'm safe to, and we're not fighting elites anyway, so we're safe to just upgrade this rainbow, so now we can just constantly channel orbs. Pretty fun. And since we only have 3 orb slots, I forgot to mention the mechanic. Anytime you max out on orbs and you add an additional one, your rightmost orb will automatically evoke. So let's say I had rainbow and then I went into another rainbow. I'd channel and I'd evoke all these orbs at the same time. So pretty nice. Little burst of defense and damage. It was like... Okay, cool. Moving on. Ooh, okay. Ooh. You walk into a room and find a large hole in the ground. As you approach the hole, an enormous serpent creature appears from within. Ho ho! Hello, hello! What have we got here? Hello, adventurer! I ask a simple question. The most fulfilling of lives is that in which you can buy anything. Do you agree? Okay, so we can add some garbage to our deck. Let's show it off the doubt. We get 1 week. Weak is not that big a deal to us because we're kind of going an orb tech, but it is a dead card, and we'll keep getting it. It's not an ethereal card either. We're going to keep redrawing it. Let's avoid this. It's not worth it. We'd probably spend 75 of the gold removing it in a shop anyways. No thank you. The serpent stares at you with a look of extreme disappointment. It looks happy enough to me. Let's move on. Okay, yeah, dual cast, get some free damage. Going pretty well so far, actually. I'm quite happy. Take 7 damage, but we remove a card. Definitely worth it. Remove... For this boss, it might be a bad idea to remove strikes, and we need the defense still, because we haven't upgraded or changed anything yet. Remove 1 strike, get that rainbow flow going. Okay, zap, we'll dual cast. Who are we hitting? Even, okay, we'll defend, and this guy's gonna buff up for strength, this guy's gonna hit us. We're gonna heal, so should we just... No, we'll play defensive. We're gonna have rainbow in the next hand, and we'll draw one of these cards back. But we can hit him anyways. We'll attack the guy who's stronger, because we don't want him to get too beefy. Have at it, rainbow. See, now we have our dark orb. So every turn, this thing's going to charge for 6 damage, and when it evokes, it'll hit the lowest HP enemy with a whatever is charged up. So pretty cool. Nice. We're dealing with us quite nicely. This guy's going to attack. We can kill him on this turn, and this guy's just going to buff his strength and die next turn, or maybe even this turn. No problem. Nope, he's dead. And our 3 lightning will finish him off. Nice run. And we heal up. We went 5 HP positive there. Well, actually, no, technically 12. I guess we took damage from removing that card. Skim. We don't have the energy to make card draw really worth it. No. Gain 6 energy. Okay, so that's supposing we have a giant deck, but we're going for minimalist, so not exactly. Skip this. Again, we can be very, very, like, patient with it, because we have the question card. More chances. And, do we heal? I think we can survive this, actually. We'll smith up, get some more damage. This fight is better the shorter it is, so... No more damage. Nothing to complain about. Ooh, we can immediately channel. If I zap, we can channel 2 lightning right now. If I rainbow, I'll have a lightning come in here. We'll have a frozen orb here and a dark orb there. And then if I were to channel again, so we just move the frozen orb once. I like the idea of just hitting him very hard, so we'll go defensive. Okay, so same setup, good. We'll hit him once, and nice. He's kind of set up for next turn. See, hit him, he'll go into defensive mode, and we'll have to break through. I like the idea of getting the dark orb a little closer to our front. We'll dual cast, put him into defensive. 20 armor. Put our orb back, hit him, and didn't really do much there. It's fine. Excuse me. Okay, so 9 damage. We don't have 2 defense. Unlucky. We can skill potion. Or, oh, actually, we can use our frost orb right now. And with our rainbow, and then we'll get 5 armor because it'll evoke. We'll zap and put this back here. Defend. And good. So you can kind of notice this character was the 3rd character put in during the beta. And these orbs do not trigger his sharp hide on us. We are not taking thorns damage, which means that we can kind of just sit back and orb him to death. As long as we can protect from his offensive mode swings. We'll dual cast this, pick up a bunch of armor. We have enough. Sure, we'll hit him for 12. 16 damage, block, and completely protect it. So no problem so far. See, 40 damage, I don't think we can, even if we evoke 3, let's see, evoke 3, 24 damage. 3 damage from the lightning. Then, yeah, not enough. Only 33. So we need to go defensive. We'll be more defensive. Rainbow. Okay, let's drink our skill potion right now. And we get a defensive item. So this will only last for the duration of the fight, but fine. So we'll defend right now. Defend very hard. And hit him. Okay, we'll take 3 damage, no problem. Okay, let's dual cast. This is better than just zapping and evoking. Okay, we'll put it back. Zap him, get 1 evoke. He goes defensive. We'll charge battery. I love charge battery. If we can get some charge batteries in our actual deck and not just for the fight, it'll be nice to get a bunch of energy. Especially for these kinds of situations where we have extra energy. Just save it for next turn. Okay. Okay, we'll rainbow. Hit him hard. We'll defend, and we're good. So yeah, we're actually quite built up for this boss, no problem. We'll evoke. Let's rainbow. And defend. We'll take 4 damage. No problem, no problem. Will we kill him now? Not yet. 3 damage, 22. Okay, 16. Defend, and we'll take 1 damage. Alright, ball lightning. And then, ooh, see, like, this is what I like about dual cast and dark orbs. If we dual cast this, we'll get 18 twice. So imagine this was like, I don't know, 50. Huge hits. Didn't matter, but good to know. And no problem. I'm glad we upgraded that card instead. Checking out our new stuff. Ooh, we're setting up for some nice powers. So, we have this. We definitely need to make center around powers a little bit. Seek is always a nice card. It exhausts itself, so basically we can just pick up any important card we need, especially if it was a power. Electrodynamics upgrade it already, so it channels 3 lightning, up from 2 lightning. And lightning now hits all enemies, so we can have a lot of AoE. We're probably going to pick this one up because it's upgraded. Multicast, evoke your next orb X times. When we have X cards, it means all your remaining energy. So pretty nice. Like if you had multicast with a super powered dark orb, nice. Let's see if we upgrade it. +1, so X +1. Okay, so energy +1. And amplify. Your power cards are played twice. This can be super good in a power deck, but we unfortunately don't have any good powers yet. So we'll pick one up right now and have to forego this. So electrodynamics it is. And in our chest we get, ooh, not bad, not bad. I wish we had some more orb tech though. We need more slots, so hopefully we'll find something. So the calling bell, we get 3 relics, which is really good, but 3 curses, 3 very bad garbage cards. Not yet. The nuclear battery, just like our cracked core, will now have 1 plasma. When you have plasma, you get +1 energy every turn, and if you evoke it, you get +2 energy. Pretty good. I mean, we only have 3 slots, so we're gonna channel that out pretty quickly. Maybe get a nice 1 turn. Not bad. And White Beast statue, we always get potions every combat. Really good if you just want to throw potions at an enemy to death. very not really sustainable for bosses. With a nuclear battery, I mean, I'd rather have something else, but plus energies on the first turn is quite nice. So we have a good setup. And we're in Act 2, the city. Alright, well, we'll call it here for this video. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and we'll see you next time, and we'll finish up our run of the Defect in Slay the Spire. See you next time.